My name is Shane Strawbridge, and I am directing Honk Jr. for Moonlight this summer. I am a theater teacher. I work at All Saints Episcopal School. I also am a playwright and an actor and director sometimes when I have time to do those things, but mostly right now I'm focusing on my students at All Saints because they're pretty cool. This is my first interaction with Moonlight musicals. I have interacted with them on like the periphery a little bit, like I knew that it existed and I had kind of watched from afar, but this is the first opportunity I've really had where I've had a free summer to be able to actively work with the Moonlight family. Tell us about Honk Jr. I mean, it's the classic story that we all grew up with, you know, the ugly duckling and finding that, you know, family is not always blood, it's what we choose and who we choose to be with, and sometimes that family that you choose is your actual family. Sometimes it's a group of friends or somebody that maybe takes you under their wing. Ha! I'm very clever. No, it's the story of the ugly duckling and finding, I guess, value and worth in yourself is not based on, you know, what you look like or necessarily where you come from, but it's an inherent thing that you kind of have to find along the way. I do like working with kids. I went and you know, did my music education, was my first degree, thinking I was going to be a high school band director, and that was fine. And as I continued working and teaching and getting better and more experience as a teacher, I found that I didn't so much care about what age level I was teaching. I just enjoyed teaching. And so there are some semesters where I will literally have students from as young as 4 to, I think I had a graduate student that was in his late 50s, early 60s. So it's a wide span, and I was teaching all of them, not in the same class, obviously, but like in the same semester, different classes, and I enjoyed all of it. And so it's just, I enjoyed teaching, and the age doesn't so much matter, but I found that if given the choice, I tend to gravitate more towards youth than adults. So, yeah, because we have the same maturity level, and I don't have to look up big words when I talk to them. But they do know things about TikTok that I have no idea about. What is hip and trendy, yo. What's interesting to me about the concept of finding family is the knowledge that as you get older, you get to choose who those people are that you view as family, whether they're blood relatives or not. I mean, I have friends that I view as family that I would, you know, go at 4 o'clock in the morning if they were stranded on the side of the road in the middle of, you know, a canyon somewhere. I would go help them because they are family to me, even though, you know, we're not related at all. And this show, like Honk, is on that same level where, yes, he has this group of people, the ugly duckling story, where they're his brothers and sisters, but he has to choose and learn and find for himself who are the people that he is going to hold near and dear to, you know, his heart, to consider his own family, outside of what we might consider, you know, blood relatives. I'm really interested in teaching young students to love theater in many different forms, and luckily Moonlight offers that sort of thing where younger actors and students can, I guess, dip their toes into theater in a professional setting, but it's still kind of a lower stakes, like no one's going to come in and yell at them or, you know, fire them yet, except for me. I'll bring my big mallet. No, maybe. Who knows? It's a possibility. No, but the working with young students and really starting to cultivate that love of theater from a young age, whether they end up using that in a professional setting later on in life, or if it's just an appreciation for theater that they might become lifelong audience members. I just expect people to come and have fun. I mean, it's the outdoor theater is a you know, a unique animal, and then you add on top of that youth theater, which is his own unique animal, so you have this like mystical creature happening as far as theater goes, where it's just fun. We're outdoors, so it's a little less, you know, stodgy. It's open air. It's a beautiful maybe hot, who knows? I don't know. Have we lived in Texas my entire life? Yes, it is hot, but it's fantastic anyway. I don't know. I just expect people to come and enjoy themselves and have fun. Seeing these young people that are working their tails off to have their first real, or maybe not their first, but their early professional experience working towards cultivating that lifelong, hopefully lifelong love of theater that they can carry with them beyond this summer.